Hey guys, welcome back to Maxim Automation. So today in this video, we're going to see that how to set up Selenium Grid on Docker. Selenium Grid helps in execution of WebDriver scripts on remote machines by sending the commands from client machine to remote browser instances. Selenium Grid helps us to run tests in parallel on multiple machines and on multiple browsers as well. Now the question comes, why we use Docker for Selenium Grid? As you knew that setting up Selenium Grid without Docker is a very lengthy process. We have to set up each machines, including hubs and nodes. We have to download the Selenium server jar on each and every machine. And after that, we have to trigger command from hub and node machine to make them work as a hub and node for Selenium Grid. And complexity arises when we have to support the execution for different versions of different browsers. While in Docker, we know that it's a lightweight and does not use system resources like VM. And we can install desired version of browser in a node and can create as many containers as we required. And also, we can set up the grid on Docker with easy commands using Docker Compose method. So to start with, first you need to install the Docker in your system. And to download it, you can go to the Docker website, and from there, you can select the Docker desktop for Windows or Mac based on your operating system. You can follow these steps provided on the web page to install the Docker on your machine. Once you are done with installation, then you can see this Docker screen on your machine. In this dashboard, you can find all the downloaded images, and if you go to the container tab, then you can see that all containers which are running. Currently, we do not have any containers running out there. So here you can see that I have already downloaded these images to set up the Selenium Grid, just to save time. And we'll definitely gonna see as well that how to download these images. Here we have this web page for Docker Selenium where we can find all the details required to set up the grid. You can set up the standalone container as well for different browsers by using these commands. To set up the Selenium Grid with hub and nodes, there are different ways that we can use. The first one is the Docker networking option. And after that, we have another option using different machines and VM. This method we can use when we have different machines for hub and nodes. And then the third method is the simplest one, to set up the grid on Docker using the Docker Compose file. To use this method, we need docker compose.yml file, which you can find over here. You can see the different services listed for different browsers using their images. You can see that image name contains the specific version as well. If you do not provide the version information, then it will always take the latest one. Okay, so I have this Docker Compose file with me. Here version contains the version of the Docker Compose file. Then we have this services node over here, which contains all the images. So we have this very first image for Chrome. Here you can see the image name. To get the specific version of an image, you can provide the version number as well, separated by colon. After that, we have volume node over here, which is used to share data between containers. Depends on shows the dependencies of an image. So when we'll run the Docker container, it will start the services in dependency order. So here the dependency for this image is Selenium Hub. As you can see that we have another service over here with the name Selenium Hub, which will set up the hub for Selenium Grid using this Selenium Hub image on this port number. Once we have hub created, then we have to assign the nodes to it. Here we have environment section where we can provide the details like hub address and hub port number. Then we can provide the other configuration like maximum node instances which we want to support. which means we can remotely run this number of instances of same browser, and then the port number. Similarly, we can provide the details for other browser as well. Currently, I have used Chrome and Firefox only. You can add other browsers like Edge, Safari. Now to set up the grid, let's open the command prompt. Make sure that you are at the same directory where your Docker Compose file is placed. So first we'll pull or download the images required to set up the Selenium grid. And the command to pull the image is docker pull, then followed by the image name, Selenium/hub. So this is the image name for the Selenium hub. This will pull the latest version of the image because we have not specifically provided the version number in image name. You can see that it says image is up to date since I have already pulled the image. In your case, it will take few minutes to download the image if not already downloaded. After that, we have to pull these images as well. To set up the node for Firefox browser, pull the image selenium/node-firefox, and then pull the image for selenium/node-chrome for Chrome browser. Once done, type the command docker images. It will display the list of all images which you have pulled. Now as we have pulled all these images required, so let's run the command to set up the grid. So I'm writing the command docker-compose space up space -d and hit enter. -d is provided for the detached execution. Here you can see that it created the different containers for hub and nodes. And to get all the container details, you can type docker space ps command and then hit enter. So you can see the different containers running with their container ID, image name, and other details. And if you go to the Docker dashboard, there also you can see the list of containers running. You can go to the containers to see their logs as well. Now, if I go to the browser and type the URL localhost with port number 4x4, then you can see that we have Selenium grid running on this port. And we have two nodes attached with it, one for browser Chrome and the other one for Firefox. Here you can see that it shows 3 instances of both the browsers, which can run in parallel. So in case you want to update the configuration to allow more instances of browser in a node, then you can go back to the Docker Compose file and update the value against the configuration which you would like to update. Here I am updating the maximum instances count for Chrome browser from 3 to 5. After that, we can run the command again, docker-compose up. Once you run the command, then you can see that it says that the container for Selenium Hub and Node Firefox is up to date. And it's recreating the container for Chrome because we have upgraded the configuration for Chrome. Now if I'll go back to the browser again and refresh the page, then you can see that Chrome browser instances has been increased to 5 from 3. Now in case you want to stop the Selenium grid setup, then you can do that by typing the command docker compose down and then hit enter. Here you can see that it is stopped and removed the containers. If you type the command docker ps, then we can see that there is no container is running. And if we see the Docker dashboard here also, it says that no container is running. We can stop and remove the containers from here as well. If I set up the grid again, then you can see that we are getting the Selenium grid option over here. Once it is done, then you can always stop and remove the containers from here as well. So this is how we can set up the Selenium grid in Docker. In our next video, we'll see that how can we execute our tests on Grid, which is created using Docker. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, then please subscribe the channel to get more videos on automation. Also, please don't forget to click on the bell icon. Thank you.